Chanyuan celestials are different. CFing. September 16th, 2021. Chanyuan celestials are not different from the common people in appearance, but have the following differences from the general public in connotation. Through the experience of living in the second home, Chanyuan celestials know that people can live in a way that is totally different from the traditional model, which is unknown to the public. Having lived in the second home, they know that the thousand-year world of the heavenly kingdom really exists, and thus their confidence in going to the kingdom of heaven is firm, and their actions are self-conscious. Chanyuan celestials have personally experienced the state of a true communist society, which is unknown to the general public. Chanyuan celestials know that even without a constitution, laws, regulations, agreements, and contracts, humans can make the order of production and life more ideal by relying on values, which is unknown to the general public. Chanyuan celestials can achieve everything by owning nothing, which is completely beyond the comprehension of the general public. Chanyuan celestials do not covet money, power, fame, profit, or sex, but live purely for ideals, which is beyond the comprehension of the general public. Chanyuan celestials do not get married, do not form a family, and do not establish a special relationship with anyone. This is not understandable to ordinary people and is difficult for most people to do. Chanyuan celestials do not compete with others, do not argue, and do not squabble, which is beyond the comprehension of the general public. Chanyuan celestials do not do good or bad things, but only do angelic things according to the way of nature, which most people cannot understand. Chanyuan celestials are not good people or bad people, but angels, which is beyond the understanding of the general public. Chanyuan celestials have no country in their heart, so they will not love their country, let alone dedicate themselves to their country. Wherever they can live, work, and live freely, that is the place that they love. Chanyuan celestials can share everything with each other. Where there are 3 Chanyuan celestials, there is a home of Chanyuan celestials, which is beyond the comprehension of the general public. Chanyuan celestials do not live in fixed location, and they do not have travel plans. They take things as they are, associate with others by following predestined relations, act in accordance with nature, and take advantage of opportunities as they arise. The general public cannot do this. In the face of death, Chanyuan celestials will welcome death with a smile. This attitude is not possessed by the general public. Chanyuan celestials know what they are doing, where they are heading, and the end results of doing so, but all other living beings are confused about this attitude. Chanyuan celestials do not assume responsibility and obligation for anyone, and do not promise anything to others. They only live according to their nature, which is beyond the understanding of most people. Chanyuan celestials focus their love on the celestial island's continent, and will not pour love on a certain person, which is impossible for both ordinary people and sages to do. Chanyuan celestials have a tour guide to lead the way. Does the general public have this? There are many more points that can be cited. Just the differences in the above 18 points will show that Chanyuan celestials are different, and different groups of people have different destinations. Fushu You Zhansheng, Lang Ko, Gong Han. Chanyuan celestials are water bamboo people. Xiefeng. December 2nd, 2020. Anyone who has grown water bamboos knows how little they demand. As long as they have some water, they will always be lush and green. After more than 10 years of baptizing Chanyuan celestials, they have all become water bamboo people. They demand very little, and as long as they have thatched huts, bread, and water, they can live with vigor and vitality and have fun playing games and creating exquisite soul wealth, spiritual wealth, and material wealth. The cost of associating with Chanyuan celestials is very low. You can maintain close and friendly relationships with them at little cost because they expect little from you. They are like wild flowers, requiring no special nutrition or care. Whether you look at them or not, they will still bloom their flowers and green leaves brilliantly and bring beauty to nature. Chanyuan celestials absorb only a little bit of water, but what they pay back are milk and blood. For more than 10 years, Chanyuan celestial have been selflessly paying and dedicating every day, every month, and every year, creating more than a dozen picturesque Xanadus for Chinese websites, for English websites, and 6 WeChat public accounts. This is all the crystallization of sweat and hard work. They are all paying and dedicating, but they never care about their personal gains and losses, nor do they get dispirited due to the harsh conditions and suffering of setbacks. They are so much like water bamboos. Huangtian Celestial once said that Chanyuan Celestials who live in Lifechanyuan are the purest water bamboo people among humans. They are so sincere that they do not belong to this world. They need the least sunlight and water to dedicate the most vivid green color, the most elegant charm, and the quietest and most tasteful feelings. He was so right. I am ignorant. I do not know how many people in this world are like Chanyuan Celestials, but I can say for sure that this group has the best qualities, and they are the purest and most selfless, the humblest and the richest in meaning, and with the highest state of nobility, because they are all water bamboo people. If you have never met any angels, Buddhas, bodhisattvas, or celestial beings, then you should go meet some Chanyuan Celestials to know what they are like. If they cannot go to heaven, then no one else can either.